Sacramento street racing show minutes before officers moved in and shut it down. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Thomas Street.
Hello there. I'm Donna Cordova. Police busted more than 100 people during what's being called one of the most successful anti-street racing operations in recent memory. And what made this past weekend's sting so unique is that a good portion of the dangerous speed games were captured on tape. Fox 4's Mike Bond joins us now live from Sacramento with the story. Mike?
Donna, you don't need videotape to know this is a popular spot. All you have to do is take a look behind me and see the tire marks, and I mean there are tire marks throughout this entire neighborhood. Cops say they're not going to tolerate this any longer. Squealing tires and clouds of smoke from burning rubber drifted over this industrial area as an unidentified person flagged each risky exhibition of speed.
And he does one after the other. You can see just cars lined up racing. So you can imagine the potential for disaster with the amount of speed involved in these vehicles.
What nobody realized on this night was dozens of Sacramento cops found out what they were up to and eventually pounced on them. From Police Copter Air 1, watch as a car spins donuts below. The bright areas near the wheels are infrared heat signatures that allow the chopper crew to see in the dark.
There are victims. We've had people crash and obviously get injured and killed.
In June, a 40-year-old woman was killed when police say a street racer plowed into her car in North Natomas as she left work. It's not just the actual high-speed racing that concerns police.
The other interesting thing we see is a lot of people standing around egging on this behavior. And that is behavior that we want to send a real clear message that we're not going to tolerate either.
This was the first major crackdown since a new city ordinance went into effect, making it against the law to watch street racing. You can see just about every section of roadway in a 3-block area is scarred with dark tire marks. Police say it's an unbelievably telling sign of just how crazy these dangerous and illegal races can get.
But do not do it on city streets, because if you do, you will be cited, fined, or arrested.
Police cited a whopping 125 spectators, and investigators say more than half lived in cities outside Sacramento, including as far away as San Jose. 2 people were arrested for actual racing. 26 were cited for modifying their cars for speed. Police say a $5 million grant is helping them crack down on street racing and to expect more operations like the one that happened out here. We're live in Sacramento. Mike Bond, Fox 40 News.
All right, Mike, thanks. Tonight, an off-duty bowling alley janitor